Good morning, everybody. It is March 8th in the afternoon. I don't know why I said good morning. It's just a habit, I guess. It's a beautiful day in here in Syracuse, about 60 degrees, and I'm at the garden site. I'm going to build that second bed and actually clear up along the fence line, getting rid of all those weeds. So I've been a little bit busy yesterday and today. I got some more cold lumber to build that second bed. You can see it right there. I sort of laid it out. I'll stake that in, and then I'm going to clean up the brush along this fence to get ready for pea seeds. I'm not going to show the whole process of me building this bed. I'll come back at the end when it's all done and show you the results. But there is something else that I do want to talk about. I forgot to talk about it with the compost bin, so let's go over there. So with pallets, people have complaints that they could have chemicals, and any pallet could have a chemical on it. You never know what was on it, but the law says that all pallets have to be treated to stop basically rot. So there's two ways they can do that, with a chemical fungicide or heat treating. Now you don't want to use the ones that have been sprayed or soaked in a fungicide. You want the heat treated. And the way to do that on the side of a pallet is there'll be a stamp, and you want to see that HT. HT means it's heat treated. So as long as you see an HT stamp on a pallet, it's reasonably safe to use because it hasn't been soaked in a fungicide. Now that doesn't mean that there couldn't have been chemicals on it, but the chances of a spill or much of a spill on a pallet is a lot less than using the ones that have already been treated. So that's my compost bin tip. Also, I really wanted to put insides on this. Depending on who you ask, some people say you need the oxygen in there. Charles Dowling says no, you can put plywood along the sides of a compost bin and it gets plenty of oxygen and actually increases the heat. I just didn't want to spend the money on the plywood at the time. I could put this cardboard on here, and maybe I will later, or on the second one, but hey, it's filling up. That's all I care about. Get this thing, get some heat here in Syracuse and get this thing cooking so that I can make some compost. So that's my tip for the compost bin. I get the bed and the fence cleaned up and show you the results. Well, it's a couple hours later. I finished the form and weeding the top part. Remember, these are just forms. These aren't permanent bed lines. They're just forms so that the compost can come in, the compost will settle, and I'll take the forms out. So it was a little challenge working with the warped 2x6s. But if you look at it, I spent less than $25 on all this lumber right here. So, it's an 18 by 24 and a 4 by 24 foot beds. I know they're a little warped, so that's all right, because I'm going to take those forms off. The beds are going to form right down to the soil, so it'll be a little bit of a mound. So they'll work just fine to give me an idea of where to put the compost and to hold it while it's settling down. I did clean the fence line. I probably stirred up the whole annual seed bank, but it was really full of perennial weeds, and I probably still have to keep working on it. I'm going to put peas up here, radishes and peas. Well, peas anyways, maybe just some flowers. There's a lot of perennial weeds in there. I'll just have to keep working on it, see what I can get up to, see if I can get all the weeds out. I like to put compost there, but I don't know if I have the money or I can get enough compost here to do it, but we'll see. I want to make a 18 or a 24-inch bed off that fence, put peas and something in front of them. I did make my plan for these beds. The long, narrow one's going to be for tomatoes, but I'm going to plant radishes in there first. I'll just leave spots for the tomato plants to go into. And then this one's going to be broken up into 4x4 and 4x2 blocks and put in some lettuces and a whole bunch of stuff. You see my previous video of what I'm going to plant right off the bat. I'm glad I got that done, and now I'm all ready for compost. Now I just got to get a hold of the landscaper that's got the trailer to get down here. It's pretty dry. See if I can get him down here this week and start putting some compost in here, then I'll feel a lot happier. But thanks for watching. Hope you stayed to the end. And, all I'm doing is keep working away at it. See how it goes. That's all anyone can do. All you can do is a little bit each day and hope for the best. So good luck to you and have a great day.